sand where everyone must go. Seek the cradle of the mountains where winds of wisdom blow. Cast a starward, I observe the heavens as they dance. At the crossroads, this could be your chance. Will you hide your eyes, or will you follow? When you see the light, in your search for justice, do you look inside yourself? Do you really want to know the truth? Will you hide your eyes, or will you follow? When you see the light, when you ask the question, will you hear the answer? While your heart is screaming in the night, in your darkest hour, you will find the strength. When you see the light, the light, the light, the walk across the flaming sand where everyone must go. Seek the cradle of the mountains where winds of wisdom blow. Cast a starward, I observe the heavens as they dance. At the crossroads, this
day, children of the Lawn. They've seen the light.
They have seen the light. I know they have. They have seen it.
Mm-hmm.
They're still seeing it. And there they are. The light is right behind them. You see how the light is there?
And Gail is very happy because it's still daylight out.
Well, that's always a good thing.
Well, not if you're like in Norway or wherever you went where it was light out 24 hours.
That was the strangest thing ever. Let me swim into. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
We have some television stuff here.
What happened to my space? What happened to my space?
To your space?
Yeah, my space is gone.
Kitty wants to know, has anyone watched Something About Pam? That's the one with Renee Zellweger.
Something about Pam?
Yes, an episodic one. She will
Oh,
watch
where
the
she?
rest of the
Okay, yeah,
episodes.
right. Where she?
Well, yeah, we have to check into that one. You need to watch Promising Young Woman. That's a movie
Yeah.
with what's her name? Carrie Mulligan.
Wow. Yeah, she was upset. Yeah,
she's a good actress.
She's upset in this movie. She's upset. So,
yeah, she's
but
upset.
yeah, you want to check
right?
that out. You know, I mean, if you are so inclined.
She's promising.
She is promising. How come
She's
I don't?
promising to scare the shit out of you.
Well, yeah, well,
No, not really. She will.
I made it out of there alive. I never. That was not my thing anyway. Ugh.
Sue saw it. She said, yes, she was upset, all right. But I liked her colorful hair when she had on the nurse's outfit at the end. I really liked that colorful hair.
Yeah. So next week.
Steve will have one of those wigs on.
Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. So what else? So what's happening? Oh God, I wanted to tell him about something. I can't even remember what the hell it was.
Well, I know.
What?
We need everybody to go on to the social media of the Vernon Kelton Band.
Vernon Kelton. Yes, the Vernon Kelton social media. If you see anything coming from that, it's not Russian.
No, that's Dr. Bruce and Keith Crane and Chris Clark.
Chris Clark.
They're Roy Orbison tribute
Gary
band.
C. I'm talking about Gary C. It's Frank C. And Barry Rose.
Yes, and it's a
Vernon
great band.
Kelton Band.
And they have interest in them. So
There's interest
we want
in
those
them.
club owners to see that they have a lot of
Yeah.
friends.
So we're looking at we're looking.
They're looking at maybe South Jersey.
It's like, man, come on! I can't. I need to play. I need to do some play. You know what I mean?
You're not gonna play.
I'm not.
Well, Keith's sitting here, and I'm thinking he thinks you're not
Yeah,
playing.
that's right. That's right.
Gail wants to go in there hitting the road.
I'm hoping in the next 6 to 12 weeks.
Right.
Because the promo has to be right, the thing has to be right, plus there's me
And we've started.
doing
Steve has started the social media.
started the social media.
So Twitter, Instagram,
So,
Facebook.
yeah, Twitter at Vernon Kelton. Facebook is
VernonKelton. Vernon Kelton.
chocolate. Pat Romano in the room, he'll know. Is
Yeah, Pat's in. I know chocolate.
Well, what?
Chocolate. Nestle is the very best chocolate.
Well, what's that?
I don't know what that is.
That's, wow, you see that? Pat, hook her up, would you? That's frickin' Farfel.
What happened to Farfel? Oh, that's his mouth?
Okay. So it's a children's show now. I guess I'll have to change the rating on
Apparently,
YouTube.
we had a tornado here on Fort Myers Beach.
Yeah, people
Saturday.
people calling us up. Are you guys okay? We're like, yeah, finally, after all these years, you want to know if we're okay.
Oh, no, I talked to my friend in Dallas today,
No, yeah,
and she said,
Yeah, I tell you what, it's weird. You don't think about, or I never did think about tornadoes in Florida, but I guess they're here, and they have been closer than I ever remember tornadoes being, like miles away. So I don't know.
now
Listen,
my friend in Dallas is expecting some tornadoes.
Yeah, and I mean, it's until it's your time, you're invulnerable. So
That's right.
there you go. We're working with that.
Oh, Gail
What?
says, Steve, not many people know the dog's name was Farfel.
How can they not know that? Farfel.
Farfel. Oh, man. We had Cody, our dog, our first dog. He had a beard.
Oh, he got the
And
farfel beard.
He had like long hair, and Steve shaved him for the summer, and he shaved his beard off, and he looked like Farfel.
Can you send me a new link? Is this Angus? Angus, is that you, man?
Sue wants to know who remembers Fox's
Oh no!
chocolate syrup. You remember our Fox's You Bet chocolate syrup?
I surely do.
You do? I don't think we had that where I was
No,
from.
I don't remember that at all.
You don't?
No. What was it?
Are you going to listen or no? I'm not going to.
Brad needs the link, so
Who remembers Fox's You Bet chocolate syrup?
Nah, I got Hershey's or Nestle's in the tin, but that's another story.
And Gail can sing the whole song to the Good and Plenty.
Really? Yeah. Live on the air? Because I can put it on.
I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you what I imagine. A couple of the words in there is Good and Plenty, but I don't know that song.
Charlie says, "Love my good and plenty."
Charlie says.
I don't know what else he says.
Who's
He
Charlie?
says something like, here we go. Charlie, it's Choo Choo Charlie was an engineer.
The only thing I liked about the Good and Plenties was the outside of them. I would eat the pink part, the white part, and I would spit the licorice out.
Okay.
Didn't like
Copy
the licorice.
link. All right, Brad, it's coming, pal.
Yeah, they remember Choo Choo Charlie. Pat, I remember Bosco. I don't remember Foxes.
Did you used to blow bubbles when you were a kid?
Are you talking to Pat? Who are you talking to, Steve?
Anybody that said yes.
No, nobody said no. Nobody said yes.
Because he's back.
No, you gotta save that for Angus.
He'll just
Yeah, did anybody
Well,
realize
hey, what's this?
that Lenny was not in the room Friday?
I was a little surprised, frankly.
I just realized it.
What's going on with the mail truck?
I don't really know. They've already been here.
Brad, does that work for you?
Been so long since Brad's been here, he forgot how to
Maybe
get in.
I guess I should send it to the email too, just in case. This is funny.
So he's going to talk about some kind of weird instrument today.
That's
What's
not a
that
weird
called,
instrument.
Stevie? Dobro?
Dobro.
Dobro.
Dough, bro.
Dobro.
Where's my dough, bro?
Uh-oh. Pat says, yes, Stevie's back in town and wants your number. That would be Bubbles.
Bubbles. Freaking bubbles.
Brenda says Hershey chocolate martini. That's
Oh,
for when you're
didn't I
on
have
the
one of
lawn,
those
children.
I have one. All right, Brad, I sent you a bunch of options. We'll see you when you get here. No worries. This is casual, right? It's nice.
Anybody remember Pink Squirrels?
What?
That was the first drink I drank. I was like 16.
Pink squirrels.
And I got into this bar, bowling alley place that my friends went to in New Orleans East. And it was like not a very good clientele there. But the owner liked
Pink
us.
squirrel was delicious.
Yeah, and he used to let us go behind the bar.
And it was one of the specials.
It was delicious. It tasted like almond. Pink squirrel. Lori
Nice
Richardson.
Chianti.
Yuck!
Was that the main course?
chocolate cake shots. We had chocolate martinis, but no pink squirrels. They were good. I think it was cream de cacao.
Oh, hey, guess who's here?
Brad?
No, doctor is in the
The
house.
doctor?
Yeah. Hey.
Here I am. Hey, wow, man, I gotta clean these glasses. I can't see anything through them.
No, I hear you. There's something wrong.
Oh,
I don't
get-
know. There you go. That's the problem. Okay, all right. Now it's a party. Here comes the big Brad.
Hey, Dr.
Big Brad. Hey, Lori. Can't hear me.
No, she
Hey,
said, "Hey,
hey.
Dr. Clockus."
I did.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
I realized she was talking to you.
Hello, lawn chair people.
Yes.
Children of the lawn.
Children.
Children of the lawn. Yes.
It's okay, Angus. You're new. It's only like 2 years. Okay, so let's see. We're waiting. Okay, Brad. He's
Go
coming.
get it. Aha!
That's nice.
That's better now. That's better.
much better. That's much better. See,
All right.
this is a funny part. You know, whenever I imagine in my mind, anytime the TV goes down, you know, you're watching a program and all of a sudden it just goes blank, right?
Yeah.
I imagine like 100 people in the control room going nuts to try. You're just sitting there going, "Yeah, okay, give me another chip."
Well, look,
Hey, Brad.
pink
Hey,
squirrel.
Brad.
Oh,
What's
good.
happening, Dr. Clockus?
How are you, Brad? I am well.
I'm good.
Yeah, having a bad hair day today, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
you know, me too.
Well, you know, wow, I was gonna.
Wait, we got another one.
Hey guys!
Hey, Chloe.
Look at that! Hey there! Oh, wait.
Lori.
Hey there,
Hi.
Miss Scarlett. I love the hat.
I think I'm having a bad hair day, so
We're going country.
yeah,
Yes.
that's true
Dr.
too.
Clockus.
Well, that's all. You know, listen, you got to do what you got to do. I have. I'm gonna pause this. Okay. Welcome home, kids.
Thank you.
Good to be home.
Oh, wow.
And the hat's really a bad hair day.
You know, it's only so good today, so you know.
She just wanted to get. She's in character today.
Oh
You
yeah,
have to
well, you
understand.
know, today's a big day, and you know, this is a good subject, and I think a hat is appropriate.
Okay.
I don't have the instrument that we're going to talk about, but I can wear the hat. Go for it.
Oh, really? I thought this was about getting paid after the gig. Someone told me.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Give me the dough, bro. Hey, give me the dough, bro.
Well, didn't Dr. Clockus say he's having a bad hair day, too?
Dr. Clockus
Yes.
is always having a bad
Yes.
day.
I think we need to get him a hat.
Did you see any new things in my room there? Huh? What about this guy
Oh.
right there?
I get, look at the parrot.
Oh,
That's-
yes.
That's Harpo.
Okay, Harpo, very
Well,
nice.
And also that guy there,
Who is that?
That bird?
Black Gumby.
Oh, the Black Gumby. Oh, boy, I got Black Gumby. I got Black
I
Gumby
don't
right
see
here.
Black
There's
Gumby.
one right there.
Right next to the picture of you and Lori.
All right. Yeah, well, here's my Black Gumby. Oh, we had.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to go about explaining this to you. It was so funny. On one of the Fridays, I have a regular Gumby. Only when you hold something green up, it looks like it's black.
Yeah.
One of our Friday, our
They
free
know
for
Mousy.
allers.
They know her.
Mousy, you know Mousy, collects unusual
Action
figures.
figures.
Action
And she thought I
figures.
had Black Gumby, and she went, "Oh, I
want a
want Black
Black
Gumby." And we all created a Black Gumby, and because we're children, and that's what we do.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
We gotta dress. You gotta doll up the place to make it look fun and interesting.
Yes.
Well, here I thought I'm going to try to get away with this, Brad. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but I'm going to try.
Okay.
So bear with me. How do I?
I got the pictures. I'm all set up.
No, this is before the pictures. This is before.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we want to listen to something, right?
We got something
We've got
special.
something special. We have permission to use it, so go for it.
Here it
Wow.
comes. All right, wait a minute. Here we go. I gotta remember how to do this. And I know how to do it. What?
Uh,
Just go ahead and do
we're
it.
making fun of Brad not remembering how to get in.
Oh, well.
You
I
don't
see.
remember how to do
Okay.
it.
All right, so
It's
how,
been so
how's
long.
this? How's
Let's
this
see how
working?
good you are.
How's this working for you, bitch?
Looking good.
Okay, here we go.
What is that? It looks like a burner
It's a
on
guitar.
Oh.
You're going to hear one of the most beautiful songs to us. Very special. Done by a really good friend of ours named Craig Kenning. He is a magnificent guitarist.
And
Yeah, I got to get the
What's
whole
his
thing.
last
on the
name?
screen now.
Dobro player.
He's a dobro player. He's
He-
amazing, and he gave us permission to use his song.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can't
Oh,
get. I don't know why I can't get the whole thing in here.
Craig Kinney.
But anyway, yeah, go ahead. All right, hang on there.
He's the winner of the Chicago.
Well, I don't know the exact title of it, but he has been celebrated many, many times.
Well, the fact that we're talking about this instrument is really all that matters. So, well, let's listen to him for a second. I don't know why he's so far. Oh, there we go. Here we go. There you go.
Perfect.
What a beautiful guitar.
Dobo?
Dobro.
Dobro.
Polished aluminum, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna fade him out because it's just so.
No, that's fine.
Well, hey.
That's really,
That.
Wait, here, let me.
okay.
There you go.
Whoops, now I went to the wrong place. Hang on, I gotta get back.
You can fade it out now.
Pretty awesome.
You know,
Yeah.
he really is spectacular. Craig Canning, Colby and I became acquainted with him in the beginning of our relationship when we were just friends. And we went
No, we were dating then.
kind of.
No, we were dating.
Okay, we're officially we were dating now. And he was playing at a Sweet Bean Cafe.
Little local coffee shop here.
Oh yeah, I know the Sweet Bean on Sanibel.
Well,
It was on
That was
on 41
41
back
back
then.
then. Yeah, it was.
it was
and-
the Bill Beans.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, no, not that place. A different place. Yeah.
And and they would have live music, and we would go and we listened to him, and honestly, we were mesmerized. That song
He
particularly.
was just amazing, and if you just had an opportunity to see him play, he's really good. But we just wanted to show some of the music
The
that
magic,
comes out of a dobro.
right? And what is a dobro? And what?
I
And
have
let's
nothing to say about the dobro.
Okay, we have the go
To
ahead.
me, it sounds like a cross between a slide guitar, a pedal steel guitar, and a ukulele.
well, that is accurate on all fronts.
Yeah.
And
So
I didn't even look it up.
well, what it started off as, here we're gonna go with kind of an interesting heritage line here. Dobro was originally designed by a couple of brothers.
You want me to start with the dobro pictures?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Oh, you doing okay? All right. Okay, I'll go back. Go ahead.
It's a
Yeah,
beautiful
and
instrument.
John Doparia and his brother, the Doparia brothers, and it was a breakdown of the name of dobro, and that's how they came up with the name. But also in Slavic, it loosely means good.
Oh,
So this
Wow. I mean, okay. So let me. I actually do have questions because
Uh-huh.
I've seen wooden guitars with the,
Right.
with the metal piece in it,
Right.
like the one that's, and I've seen all metal ones like the one he's playing.
Let's go to the next picture, please.
Well, the dobro sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
doesn't it kind of sound like Hawaiianish though? Kind of like a
And well, Hawaiian guitar is used in. They also use slide guitar, but a slide guitar and a dobro can sound a lot alike because a dobro is they're all resonator guitars, and that's where they can harness the harmonics out of it, and also it's louder than your typical acoustical guitar, and that's really what the Dobro brothers came up with, a way to harness more volume and power out of an acoustical guitar, because they were getting drowned out in, like with other big bands.
yeah.
Yeah,
They
I
did
get that.
good. They did really good.
Yeah, because and it's amazing. So when did they come up with that?
Yeah.
1929 officially for the Dobro, and that was like the third rendition of the resonator guitar.
And so was it all steel or was it the hybrid with the wood?
So in the very beginning, they would do all aluminum, high polished aluminum. It was expensive to make. Very few people could afford them back then, but they were the top because they just could create not just. I mean, you saw just bits and pieces of what can be done with this. The harmonics and when they plug it in, I mean, it just sounds like angels coming from.
It's beautiful. It really is.
Yeah. It is.
Well, it's it's primarily in an open tuning. They which it's usually on a major tuning, which is why he's able to do what he does.
He was very patient sounding.
But he got the fact that he played the harmonics on the other side of the bar. When he had his finger, when he had this slide on the bar and was playing on the nut side, pretty impressive. It's an amazing instrument, and it makes all the sense in the world. It's amazing, and all the people that have used it since then, it's a pretty iconic bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll start off with David Gilmour. He had a 1933 Dobro Resonator Guitar Model 27. His auctioned off in 2019, $112,000, because number one, it was his, but number two, these older guitars, they are just so coveted. They're special.
Wow. That's Well, listen, it's
Very cool.
So making it half wood just brought the price down so people can afford it.
Well, that was one way, and also they were able to get just this. Remember, now that they had the technology of pickups and they could electrify them, they didn't need to have all aluminum body casing.
Right.
And if you go to the next picture, slide please. That is the heart of a resonator guitar of a dobro. You
Right.
can see on top of that it's like a speaker. It actually looks like a speaker with a spider web.
Yeah, and you can see if you look to the top right-hand corner, that's a guitar that has, for those of you, it took me a little while to figure it out. I thought it was a Coleman stove, but oddly enough, to the left of the picture, that's the bridge where the balls of the strings would go in, and all the right way in the top right-hand corner, you can see the end of the fretboard, so it's not strung. So it would go.
And on this one, you don't see it so much, but you see at the center of where the strings go, like right in the center of the spider web.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay, right there. Oftentimes they would have a wood piece there, and that is called a biscuit. So pretty close to your oven and biscuit.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, was that for muting the strings?
Yes.
Yeah, because guys used to do that. Bass players, when they want to get that stand-up bass sound, they take it. If that's the bridge down in the corner, they take a piece of sponge and they put it underneath the strings, and the strings just go vibes. Boom, boom.
Wow.
Boom, boom. Yeah.
And
that's their biscuit.
Yeah.
Wow.
so, throughout the 30s and 40s during World War II, Hawaiian guitar, you hear that slide guitar, that sound, that can be traced all through this. Many of them were dobro players, and most dobros were played on the lap, or they could be, onto the side, depending on how the neck is.
So then, is that what they also call? Because I have patches that they call it lap steel, and it's got that sound. Is that what they're talking about?
Exactly. They would. In fact, a lot of dobro players, anyways, a lot of them, they'll play, when you see them play, they kind of kick the guitar up in a way where they're and they play it with the hand on top like a slide, because that's what they're doing. They're using it as a slide guitar. That's very common.
Yeah. I don't know that I can recall anybody playing it without using a slide. It's just an amazing.
Well, Craig was really good. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was.
he really plays beautifully.
Yeah, very patient and
it's amazing.
A lot of feeling.
The longer we do the show, it's amazing the things that we uncover. And listen. I've been in this business my whole life. I can't remember doing anything else, but still, there's so much to learn and so many new people to meet and play with, and it's
it's endless.
Yeah, and part of what now comes alive in let's take it to about the mid '60s. If you turn to the next page, you're going to see next photo. Slide, please.
Slide,
Dr. Connie.
That was the third one.
Let me see the next one.
Now we're going to go on to the next set, hopefully.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Make me rock the clock.
Yeah, really.
It's making his hair
There
stand
you
up.
go.
Look at
that.
This is a collection of a supergroup called the Highwomen. You may notice some of. In fact, here can you name all the people?
Yep.
Johnny Cash, Waylon Jennings,
Willie Nelson, and
Chris Christopherson.
Yeah, you got it.
All of them have played either the dobro or slide. And all of them are responsible for an incredible amount of rock and roll. In fact, they all of them were really accredited to what was called the outlaw country movement. And outlaw country was like the really I don't give a shit country. The good country, I like to call it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have Johnny Cash's hair.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it.
When I was
Well, be
when
sure
I
to
was
feed it
young-
some carrots. Oh.
Word
Time
from our sponsor.
time for a word from our
right.
sponsors.
And then
Oh.
after our sponsors, Colby has a story about
It's a short story.
Go
Go
to
to
the
the sponsors.
But that hat had something to do with an dobro?
What is it? A dog?
She said the hat had something to do with it.
Okay.
No, not really.
Oh. I was waiting to see what the hat had to do with
Small.
it.
It's just small things.
All right.
I'm trying to
Okay.
get the view back here. Oh, there we go. Are we right again? Okay. All right. Well,
Okay, time for a word
quick
from
word
our
from our
sponsors.
sponsors. Please, sponsors. Sponsors.
Most of you know I live in Southwest Florida now, and one of my favorite places to grab a bite to eat is Jason's Deli. Scott and Diana Willis have been in business here for over 20 years. The truth is, Jason's Deli has bigger choices of better food. You can eat healthy and enjoy the taste of quality ingredients. They're open 7 days a week for dine-in, pick-up, or deli delivery. With 4 convenient locations from Naples to Cape Coral, Florida, they are a must-try. Jason's Deli, where all good things come from wholesome ingredients. And Bradley's Jewelers in South Fort Myers. Diamond, bridal, you name it. Estate, custom design, and expert repair. Bradley's Jewelers, South Fort Myers. They specialize in amazing moments.
Ha ha ha!
Mondays!
Yes.
Can't deny the
Amazing
truth.
moments.
It's the truth. Okay, so here's my story. And I guess the hat would be accurate. So when I was 14, I went to my very first concert. I was in New York staying with some friends, and there was something going on in New Jersey at the Meadowlands Stadium.
Wait, Colby. I'm going to stop you right here because your mom's watching the show. So if it's nothing that you want her to know.
Yeah, I was 14.
I appreciate
I
that.
know.
It's all good. It's all good. So
Okay.
anyway, they took me to what was called the Willie Nelson picnic, and that was Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings, Linda Ronstadt, the Stray Cats, and some other people I don't recall. And we were in the center of the stadium on the field watching the concert, where I've never been so warm in my whole life. But it was an amazing all-day concert. It was absolutely amazing, and I got to see two many very iconic bands, but Waylon Jennings, obviously, and Willie Nelson being amazing. Of course, Linda Ronstadt always been one of my favorites. But there were a lot of hats that day, and I was very young, so I don't remember all the details. But it was really an amazing event. Something I'll remember as my very first concert, which was a pretty big deal at the time.
That's a big deal. I have a sort of a Willie Nelson story. I'll tell you real quick. When I was touring with Leslie West, we were on Willie Nelson's bus because when people, it wasn't, he hired it out. That's the easiest way to keep a bus paying its own expenses. And when we went through Texas and along Mexico and that whole thing and up the West Coast and into Canada. And going into Canada, the drug dogs were going berserk. Couldn't find anything. They didn't find anything. Nobody had them. They were going absolutely nuts. And I was missing my dog at home. And there's these dogs, there they are, standing on these stainless steel tables, and I'm looking out the window and I'm saying, Leslie, look, the dogs, they're happy to see me. And he goes, it's not good if they're happy to see you, Steve.
I take it everyone on the bus had glaucoma.
Right.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go to the next slide.
Slide.
Slide, Angus. Clock us.
Oh.
Leonard Skinner with, at the front man, Ricky Metlock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Ricky.
You do?
Lives in Fort Myers.
Yeah, he
I
lives
figured you guys might know.
I haven't talked to him in a very long time, but yeah.
He is an incredible artist. I gotta tell you. He really, I don't know which I like him better in, Skinner on his own or Blackfoot or whatever, but I can tell you this. I've been listening to a lot of his music over the last couple of weeks, and I think that the Highway Song guitar solo has got to be one of my favorite guitar solos.
Yeah, it's a great solo. It's a great song. I knew him back when he was with Blackfoot.
Yeah, exactly. Blackfoot, it's just such. Now, what's interesting about that, if you go to the next slide.
Next slide.
Well, do you know, wait, you know Ricky was like the first drummer in Leonard Skinner?
Yes,
I
do.
was.
I was just about to say that. I was very astute.
He played drums on Tuesday's Gone.
Yes. That man right there is Shorty Metlock. That is Ricky's grandfather.
Yes.
Also a strong inspiration of the song, The Ballad of Curtis Lowe.
Oh, yeah.
One of my favorite songs, and he mentions the dobro in there and plays the dobro in there, and let me tell you, smooth as silk, the best.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Where
also.
got the name Curtis Lowe?
Oh, okay. So, yeah, the name of Curtis Lowe in there really had nothing to do with a person named Curtis or the last name Lowe. But the last name Lowe was the Lowe's Amphitheater that happened to be in Jacksonville, Florida, where they guys all grew up.
Yeah, they're from Jacksonville,
Yeah.
oddly enough.
And so is Molly Hatchet, another Southern rock powerhouse.
Yeah.
But you were saying that Curtis, they just used that name because
They just left that name.
But it was supposed to be about his grandfather.
Right. It's really based
Because
off
his
of.
grandfather taught him how to play the dobro.
And look in the background. Boom.
Yeah, look at that.
What an iconic shot. Yeah.
Now, are those all, and I mean, I guess I should probably know this, but are all of those resonator guitars dobros? Not by brand. Are they? They're by instrument. They are, but by brand.
Okay, so here's where it gets tricky. In fact, there could be weeks upon. I mean, like when I was going on YouTube, there are people that have expert knowledge on this, going deep. Okay, so I can't even hang with these because it's to a science that some of them have gone to it.
Right.
But how it starts off with, there are resonator guitars, and then there is specifically dobro, which is now owned by Gibson, and still being produced. But all of them have slightly differences. One can have one cone, they have two cone, they have three cones. So everyone says mine sounds better. Listen, when it sounds beautiful, it sounds beautiful. Each one has their own scientific impression, but they all have a very similar feel. And so I'm not going to get into the science of whom's different, but I will respect each one. National makes some as well.
Oh, National. Now that's interesting because Entwistle was a collector and he had tons of National guitars. I'm sure there were dobros in there someplace. I never saw one, but I mean, I didn't go through all 300 guitars.
Yeah.
Brad was telling me about how.
Well, that's kind of where, remember, the last time we were on, we talked about the blues. And in the blues, we were talking about the guitars. And all the guitars, well, if we were to single out an instrument that really kind of connects blues, country, and rock, and all of it together, it kind of really is, and thank you for reminding me, it is the dobro. That is the instrument that's kind of the backbone glue that you can find all of them, adhering to. In fact, I mean, more recently, you've got Cinderella. He used dobro considerably throughout the music.
Yes.
And an amazing job. Much respect.
Yeah. You talk about the singer?
Yeah.
What's his name? Yeah. He's real talented. He's real talented, that guy. I can't even think of his name.
Yeah, me either.
Lori, please help us when you have a chance.
Yeah, Lori, you know.
For who? For who?
Cinderella.
Of Cinderella.
Cinderella. That's the band. That's who it
the other
was.
band, yeah.
Holy Christmas. Thank you so much.
What happened?
What happened?
He played in a
We-
festival.
I
and
played.
he couldn't remember the name. Carl Thomas Kiefer.
Yes.
Tom Kiefer.
Tom Keeper. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We played a Monsters of Rock
With
tour.
Striper. and
No, it wasn't with Striper.
who was it?
It was Firehouse.
Okay.
Oh, I like
Quiet Riot.
Yeah.
And Cinderella.
And Cinderella.
And I could never remember that the fourth band was Cinderella.
Well,
It was awesome.
all those bands, they all came out around the same time.
Cinderella.
Rat,
They
Cinderella.
all had long hair.
Yeah. And they
I did,
they were all a little metalish, a little hair band.
you don't see anything. I mean, it's like,
It wasn't like Poison,
no.
It wasn't glamour. It was a
It
little.
was not glam. Very
You know-
good, Kobe.
But distinctively, you know what? I would say Cinderella, utilizing the dobro and some of the classical guitar tones that were in there, I have to say, very sophisticated, some of the music. And
Yeah,
plus,
yeah.
Don't know what you got till it's gone. Lyrically, fantastic. That's such a great song from tip to tail.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, it's an interesting thing that I think that particular instrument, because it sounds the way it sounds, makes you play that way. Because everybody that picks it up does that dobro thing. You know what I mean?
Okay, now one of our children.
Oh, wait, one of the
our children of the lawn, Brenda Laskow,
Right.
who lives in the Poconos, says that the instrument reminded me of when the levee breaks, the sound of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might have used a dobro on that. I don't know.
Oh, very good, Brenda.
You know what? That's very possible.
There you go, Brenda.
Brenda, look it up and find out and let us know.
Hey, slide, please.
Oh, yes. And talk about the master of hair bands.
Oh,
yeah.
I get a lot of hair.
Charlie Daniels. You know, he was such a virtuoso on either fiddle, guitar, slide, slap. I'm telling you, this guy, he was amazing all over it. And, he was one of those progressive country rock artists that embraced a rock tone and actually was one of the first breakthrough Billboard country to rock artists.
Yeah, with
Oh, yeah, right. That's,
Nope.
yeah.
Right, right.
Went down to Georgia.
Yeah, he was
right?
amazing.
Yeah. Slide.
Yeah, that's great.
one of my favorites,
Who do we have? I can't read it from here.
Marshall Tucker.
Oh, Marshall Tucker Band. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
You know,
they're
Toy-
from Spartanburg, South Carolina, and they were known for like a blues, country, jazz, southern rock, very hard to define. And they opened up for Led Zeppelin
Wow.
many times.
Yeah.
Wow.
Must have been a fun show.
I mean, think about it. And
I met Toy Caldwell, the guitar player and the bass player, Toy Caldwell and Tommy Caldwell, brothers, played with their thumbs. They both did. He played bass with his thumb and Toy played his guitar with his thumb. And it was a real unique sound, too. On his solos and stuff like that. Yeah, I love the way he plays guitar.
I
Played.
love that guy's voice. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
and
He's
can't
the
you
only one
see-
left in the band, I think.
Yes, he is. He's still there.
Yeah.
And when some of the live versions, the Allman Brothers, they would play "Can't You See" as well. Like they would homogenize some of their songs. A lot of them would play either one of their songs many times too.
Yeah.
It was great and just such power. And,
All right, so then
I produced a song for Mark Ford from the Black Crowes, guitar player from the Black Crowes.
right.
It was his solo band, and Barry Oakley Jr. was in the band.
yeah. Wow.
Monster player. I mean, just it's the roots. It's amazing.
It was a good band.
It was a great band.
Yeah.
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 All
So
of those were amazing.
fantastic. And the only thing, honestly, I wish they wouldn't have so many complications because I want more music out of bands like that.
Yeah,
but
they
sometimes
were great.
the complications may get in the way of good music.
Yep, unfortunately.
But
That's
this is,
it's very funny. Clockus, especially for us, take a look at the fiber drum cases. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Wall of them.
It's great. I always loved that picture.
The everything else is in flight cases, but
Yeah.
the drums are in those are fiber cases. They're the
Yeah.
worst thing in the world. They finally made road cases for drums, but
Good.
that's very funny when you made because
Yeah.
I had those for my first big set, and they
Oh.
get trashed pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So-
we have information.
We have information.
Let's hear
I
it.
looked up when the levee breaks.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what happened, it's not an adobo.
A dobro.
A dobro. It's a harmonica, and during mixing, a reverse echo effect was created, whereby the echo is heard ahead of the source.
Oh, that's an interesting. It's like a inverted reverb. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I can't. I just can't imagine that.
Well,
Well, they were known for inventiveness. And
Oh
speaking
yeah.
of
Well,
inventiveness,
Pagey was the producer of that band. He tried all kinds of stuff. I mean, they
Yeah.
just.
and talk about trailblazers, the Allman Brothers Band.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was talking to Craig Kenning about a week ago about what his inspiration was on the dobro and resonator guitar work. He said it was when he heard Dwayne Allman play. He said, he has a lot of he was telling me some of the deep tracks on the Anthology albums and the older stuff. He would play and just jam on the dobro and resonator work. And he said it just hypnotized him, and he said, I had no more. And so he got himself a dobro and he started playing it, and he realized how much harder it was than it looked.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought was interesting. He says he had to work at it to really cultivate the talent.
Oh
And,
yeah.
what always blew me away about the Allman Brothers Band, and honestly, until last couple of weeks, until I was working on putting this together for tonight, I didn't realize he died so young. He was only 20.
Oh yeah.
How old?
Yeah. 24.
Oh,
Wow. Yeah.
But he started recording when he was 14.
Yeah.
And so he had a decade of body of work. I mean, it blew me away.
Well,
Yeah.
think about it. Derek and the Dominoes. I mean, he did all.
he played on Layla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And how old was Barry Oakley then? Because he died from the motorcycle accident. What, like a year later, right?
yes. Yeah.
Ray Allman died in 71. So
Yeah.
let's see.
Oh.
It was almost on the same day or something like that, or the same road.
Really?
You know what?
Like Dwayne Allman.
Look at Dickie Betts though, man. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah, you're right. He died a year later, November 11th, 71.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
We lost so many great people before we could have more. It's
I feel honored to have the music, though.
yeah. At least we have that.
Yeah, look at him.
And
Yeah.
they both died when they were 24.
Wow.
That picture really makes me realize how young Dwayne Allman was.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, he was just a kid.
Yeah.
And his accident was 3 blocks from where Dwayne Allman had his fatal motorcycle
That's
accident.
like crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, it was real close. I remember that.
Yeah. Wow.
yeah. And it's interesting. When I was doing the Wikipedia thing, they said Whipping Post has been considered among the best live albums ever made. And it's funny when you think about the greatest live albums, it really is. It's the standard, because I don't even know the studio version. I don't even know if I've ever heard it comparatively.
Yeah. It's a lot shorter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot shorter.
Yeah, but it's a good driving song. I just let me have a highway and listen to it.
Yeah, I grew up playing this stuff, all this Southern rock. I love it.
It's the best. Just the
And
best.
they mentioned Highway 41 in one of their
Yeah,
songs.
they see it. Highway 41.
I was born in the back seat of a Greyhound bus rolling down Highway 41.
Yep.
I'm gonna look for something now because
I saw
can.
the Allman Brothers used to play for free every summer in City Park in New Orleans, but that was after Dwayne Allman and Jerry Oakley died. But so yeah, I saw them a lot.
Oh,
Greg Allman was like the head guy then.
Yeah, talk about a talent again.
Yeah,
My God.
Florida boys too.
yeah.
So many from Florida. It's
Yeah,
remarkable.
yeah. Florida's a big hotspot.
Florida.
Yeah. Greg and Dwayne were from Florida.
Yeah, Jack.
Ricky Metlock's from Florida.
Also
Petty,
Jacksonville.
a lot of
Tom
talent.
Petty, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would say that I have the right to request any of them back on the show again. We may have to dive deeper some other day soon on the roots of rock, because I got to tell you, some of the stuff, it's just so good. I can't help but want to dive into it, talk about it, and share it, and hopefully inspire people to go on and listen to some of that awesome music again. And again, thanks to Craig Kenning to allow us the right to play his music.
Yeah.
Please look him up. I'm telling you, will not disappoint.
Yeah, look up Craig Kenning.
So
Spells it
good.
with double K's.
Yeah.
That should be the name of your segment, is The Roots of Rock.
I'll take
All
it.
right, sure.
Yeah?
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Love it.
There you go.
Oh, this is great. Now, this was a lot of fun, and I'm sorry that I didn't. I should have looked. Not that it matters because he wasn't playing a dobro, but I do have some footage of me playing Southbound with Dickie Betts, which is
Wow.
that's
Yeah.
as close as I got to the Allman Brothers. Well, Barry Oakley Jr. That's pretty close, I guess.
That's as close as you can get.
And the children are loving the show. So there you go.
So
Well, then we're going to have to get back to Southern Rock roots again, and we'll do it again soon.
all right. So listen, we'll look forward. We're good for next Monday.
Sounds good to me.
Excellent,
All
excellent.
right.
Love you guys.
We're back on. We're back on. You guys
All right.
rock. We
I will
missed you.
I will see you a little bit later.
Oh,
You got it.
okay.
Welcome
Look at Angus.
back.
Look at
Welcome
Angus
back.
for
All
us.
right, see you, see you, Brad.
See you
Okay.
guys.
Love you, Brad and Colby.
Great to see you guys.
You too.
It is fun
It is very fun.
because you're talking about stuff that dobro. I know.
And Colby keeps going in and out like on that new TV show Ghost. It's all like she's here, she's gone.
Well, it's like Topper.
Oh, Kitty said she loved the show tonight. Michael said nice show. Brenda, great show. So the children of the lawn loved it.
Well, that's very good. Now, Pat, who was who were the people in Topper?
Oh goodness.
I remember
Cary
Neil.
Grant.
No, Neil was the dog.
Yeah, but was
talking
it
about the
Cary?
characters.
Oh, Neil was the dog.
Yeah, the dog's name was Neil. I don't remember them though.
I don't know.
Okay, well anyway, we're just waiting on Angus. He'll be here any minute.
Speaking of character.
Okay, so let me see.
That was very interesting.
Yeah, that
though,
was good.
and-
I've always liked the way that thing sounds.
Okay, there was Cosmo Topper,
Cosmo Topper,
Henrietta,
George, and
George Kirby.
his wife was
Was she Maggie?
no.
Well, there was Henrietta. Oh, Marion Kirby.
Yeah, there you go. George and Marion.
They don't
Kirby.
give the dog a
Very
credit.
nice. They don't give Neil.
Not
Hey, look who's here! It's Jimmy
He's back.
Iovine.
He's back.
the iodine.
Jimmy Iovine.
I like.
Buck Esposito.
I got Stella this hat for Christmas last year,
Uh huh.
and she didn't want to wear it, I guess. So I asked her if I could have it.
That's a nice hat, man.
Yeah.
It is a nice hat. I really like it. I think it's probably going to get dirty real quick, though.
You got good taste, Angus.
I mean, if I had known, I would have gotten my special hat. I have a special hat.
Yeah, ooh,
I have a very special hat.
do you?
Oh yeah.
I guess you're not going to go get it, huh?
Well, I'm not.
Oh, you want your hat?
What is it? I love that hat.
I know, but I don't want to go get it.
Okay, so there you go. That's
Yes.
Okay.
All right, we have an interesting week.
Yes, a
Okay,
very
what do
interesting
we
week.
got tomorrow night, Angus?
It's been an interesting week. I can't wait to hear what's coming up.
Okay, tomorrow night, Dory. See if you can say that right.
Amarillo,
Amarillo. Do you know who he is?
conductor.
Yes, he is. He's an arranger, conductor, arranger, guitar player. I think he's headed to Nashville soon because he's going to be working on something with Mike Stoller. Doing some arrangements for him. Yeah, doing some arrangements from him.
Wow,
But
that's Beaver and Stoller, I think. But go ahead. Yeah.
But he's been involved with jazz and Brazilian music and movies and all kinds of stuff.
Well, that'll be fun.
You know, yeah, it's something a little bit different, you know, something different in the industry that everybody can learn a little bit of something about.
That's right.
Because I don't know a whole lot about it, you know. How do you become an arranger?
Well, first you need
We'll
to.
have to ask him.
You have to get
Yes.
You have to have an arrangement.
We'll ask
I've
Dory.
made a bunch of arrangements in my time.
All right. Okay, so that should be good. And that's a gift from Mr. T.J. McGann.
Oh, very nice,
Oh,
TJ. Very
TJ,
nice.
thank you
you,
for
man.
another
Very
guest.
nice.
He's given us some really, really
Yeah, we've had
good
some great
guests.
people come.
Yes, he has. All right.
Thank you,
Okay.
TJ. And
And
Pearl.
Wednesday is the Anything Goes with Stephen Laurie.
Yeah.
And-
So, tell
Okay.
the people.
Now,
Wait. What are the people?
Thursday.
Wait, Angus. Angus!
yes.
Anything goes is when we play songs and videos. So, on Tuesday, they have to let us know if they have a request.
That's right. That's right. So, well, you just let everybody know. Good.
Okay, so you can
Maybe I
do
should
that
put
from
that-
now on.
We should put that on there. And what is Thursday?
St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day.
Aha!
Are we having? Oh, look at you. Are we having a
Do
party?
you think he's Irish?
Yeah, we're gonna have a party.
We are?
Okay.
Yes, we're gonna have a party. Wait, I got something else that goes with that. Wait a minute. Anyway,
I wouldn't count on Lenny because he'll probably
We're inviting Booker O'King.
yes.
look at old King.
Now there was another one. What happened?
Joe McCastelli.
Yes, of course. And Joe Castelli will invite everybody I can.
Okay.
You like that? That came out good.
Mousy O'Rourke.
Mousy.
That's the Opola.
Ah, Mousy O'Paula. That sounds like Maceo Parker.
Matt Paula's her real name. What's her last name? We don't know.
We don't want to know.
We don't
Yeah, no, we don't need to know.
Somebody says, "Hey, what's her last name?"
Malcio Black Gumby.
That's right.
Oh, black. All right, and of course Friday
Oh,
is Free for All Friday.
Free for
There
all.
it is.
So we're gonna
Look
have
at
like
us. Oh,
two free
yeah.
for alls.
Yeah, we're gonna have two free
Maybe
for
two-
alls.
Two parties, but everybody's got to bring green with them on Thursday.
Yeah.
Well, they might blend into their green screens.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
Well, wouldn't that be fun? Oh,
Oh, that might be interesting.
yeah.
What?
I don't know. We'll figure something out, Harlan.
So if I wear a green T-shirt, then all you're gonna see is my head.
See, I used to do that in the very beginning. I wore a
Yes.
black T-shirt with a black background, and it was like the floating head, and that's where the floating.
Yeah. And you used to have that guy's head up in the corner somewhere. I
Yeah.
forgot who it was. Franny and I used to laugh at it, go, "There's that guy again. Who is that?"
That's from a movie. He was the man that lived in that house, and it was his ghost haunting that house.
Yeah. But
It was from a movie. And that's how he would appear in the movie. His head would float around. That's how they made him. That movie.
Great.
Yeah,
All
come
right.
on, Pat. You know, because you're always asking for it.
Oh, House on Haunted Hill? No.
Yes,
wait.
that's it.
Yeah, okay.
House on Haunted Hill.
Okay. So
Because that's what Bree said you looked like when you used to have the
that's
all
what he
back
said. Yeah, I look
black,
like whatever the
background.
guy's name was. I still have
Yes.
him. He's
You
still
didn't
around.
have the spaceship. You had just the
No, I
black
just had,
back-
yeah.
And it looked
The
like
stars.
House
It was
on
funny.
Haunted Hill.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Name,
Oh.
yeah,
Well, that does it for me.
no joke?
No, I got no joke this time. I was.
Kidding me.
Well, Kitty
Yeah.
said Luongo-Rock.
Right, Luongo-Rock.
I almost. I got here just in time tonight.
You know, all mine are visual. I got a mouse he's sick of getting chased by the cat.
Right.
And he comes out of his mouse hole with a 6-shooter, and the cat goes, 6 shots, 9 lives, do the math.
Good.
Okay.
Is that from Gene?
That's from Gene. And then there's, I happen to think this one was pretty good.
I think Angus wants to go, Steve.
$50, $50, and I'll do anything you want. Oh, really? How good are you at siphoning gas? And my favorite is when they called out, Magic Johnson
Yes.
wasted the world's best porn name on a basketball career.
Yeah. You sent that to me.
All right.
The rest of them, yes, that's all we got. That's all we got.
Well, thanks, Angus. Enjoy your evening.
Yeah,
I will. I am going to enjoy it. Franny made enchiladas.
Really?
Whoa.
Yes, she made enchiladas. So I'm going to go dig into that.
Yeah,
Go ahead
yum.
and get there. Now, now I'm getting that Latina flair. Oh, yeah. Rice and
And,
beans.
I haven't started anything.
I don't know. She's getting.
I will see you Thursday.
Yes.
All right? See
Mecca,
you, Lori. See you, Steve.
Yeah,
Goodbye,
see you.
children of the Lord.
Not
Everybody else.
And then there were 2.
No, there's 3.
Where is he? He's not in here.
Well,
Just you and me.
he's always here.
Well, yeah, he's floating around outside.
Okay, so tomorrow night we have musical conductor Dory Amarillo.
Mm-hmm. Dory Amarillo. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. She scores for films, and that's somebody who took their musical experience into a whole different direction. So we'll discuss that, and let's see. And we came up with a cure for the common cold, but we'll tell you about that tomorrow. If I don't see you in the future, I'll see you in the pasture.
Good night, everybody.
Why do we have no song?